I wanna share my screen with you with my presentation, if I can. Share. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, give me a sec. I have to connect today with my cell phone. It's a little bit confused for that reason, but I try. Can you see my presentation? Lesson 11.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
teacher.
that's nice. So here's the all. I want to talk about the lyrics training app. Jairo, what do you learn about the last song that you did?
Mm, uh, I learn more words to my vocabulary.
Okay, that's nice, Jairo. And do you consider that your level is improved through the lyrics training?
Yes, because through this we can improve our pronunciation and listening.
Yeah, you're right. And Angie, what about you? What is your level right now?
Level 8, teacher.
Awesome. You are more level height. I consider is that great. And in another group, the student but the more level had had is 7. You're right. I congratulate you. What do you think about the through the process into lyrics training?
Is very interesting for me and is very funny, and I learn much more about the language, and in occasion is uh, difficult learn the words, but is very interesting.
Okay, that's nice. I agree with you. In some occasions, some songs is like a difficult. Maybe it's when the level is advanced or intermediate. It's like a difficult ant. The idea is um, that you do the exercise in order to reach the better level. Um, Nevertheless, it's important that you found, that you try, that you every day do that one song and you watch maybe TV on series. It's important in order to improve and reach a better level when you finish that process in university. All right. Lina, are you there?
Yes,
Lina?
tutor.
Okay, Lina, what is your level right now?
6, teacher.
Awesome, Lina. It's a great job. I congratulate you on that it's important that you how I told you partner it's important that you follow your process through the lyrics training in order to achieve that a better level every day. And uh, who missing? ¿Quién me falta por preguntar, guys? Who missing for ask? David, are you there? Okay, so anybody missing? Let's continue with another presentation. Okay. Do you remember what was the topic developed in the last class, Angie?
Yes, teacher. The use of have to and must.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I realized your exercise. I did. I saw all your exercise about the comics by Pixton. You are a great job. I watched the comic by Lina too. It's like a awesome and an interesting comic and funny, by the way. So, what was the grammatical explanation on the of the last class? Do you remember?
Bird?
In the moment that we let's talk. Jairo, you didn't remember?
I don't remember.
So, class, can you hear me?
Yes, tutor. I
Okay,
remember that um, is subject. ¿Cómo es que se dice más en inglés?
must. Yeah,
No,
must and have to.
no. Más del signo, pero
Ah, plus.
plus. Subject plus subject plus must or have to plus verb as
Yeah,
plus complement or noun.
yes, and they uses the indication in obligatory way. Yeah, mandatory, right? It's a great and I remember the the theme. It was birthday. You remember?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, that's nice. What did you find interesting in the last class? ¿Quién me falta por preguntar? Es que, chicos, como estoy desde el celular, yo no alcanzo, no puedo ver quiénes están conectados. Porfa, help me. Angie, okay. Lina, okay. And Jairo, Jairo, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Jairo, what did you find interesting in the last class?
The topic in general.
I don't hear you anything, Jairo. Olga, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what did you find interesting in the last class? Can you hear me, class?
Yes, teacher. This topic is interesting because they learn to use must and to have.
Yes. Oh, that's nice. Hide, okay. So give me a sec. Can you see my screen, my presentation?
Yes.
Okay, do you have some suggestions to improve this class, Lina?
No, I don't have suggestion. Ah, yes. You can uh, girar, voltear your screen, the sofa.
Yeah. Maybe better?
Yes.
Okay,
Better.
thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Oh, please, Angie, could you read that part, please?
Okay, teacher. And to use causative verbs, have, get, make, objectives. To use causative verbs, have, get, make. To understand the subject of causative verbs, have, get, make. And to improve through of song my listening.
Thank you so much, Angie. Some, someone of yours, in a moment of the past, maybe have seen that theme for today, causative verbs.
No, teacher. I don't listen about
Okay.
causative verbs.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's nice. Like a easy subject. And Olga, could you read that part, please?
Okay. Have, must, object, must, verb. Meaning, give someone responsibility to do something. Example, Bruno had esa palabra.
Icarus.
Carlos check last year figures.
Oh,
Make
thank you so much, Olguita. And have, have plus object plus verb is a structure. The meaning is give someone responsibility to do something. Es cuando, en este caso, have no es tener, no significa tener. Cuando estamos usando causative verbs, este have es una petición, como pedir algo. Entonces, sería como que Bruno pidió chequear en el último año como su trabajo, como sus muestras, como que él pidió a alguien más hacer algo. Eso es lo más importante de la estructura de causative verbs. Cuando tú usas have, students, have is not the meaning that the always we learn. In that case, causative verbs, the make is when the any someone give something to someone another, right? Es cuando como pedir, como solicitar. Okay, so let's continue, Olguita, with make.
okay, make plus object plus verb, meaning for someone to do something. Example, they made students obey the school rules.
Okay, so make plus object plus verb is the meaning of the make is force someone to do something. Cuando nosotros obligamos a alguien a que haga algo. Ese make en este caso, en causative verbs, es cuando se obliga, se forza a alguien a hacer algo. For example, they made students obey the school rules. Ellos, ellos hicieron que los estudiantes obedecieran las reglas de la escuela. Okay, so let's continue on guitar with get.
Get plus person plus to plus verb, meaning convince someone to do something. Example, they could not let him to open the door.
Okay, so in get is the meaning is convince someone to do something. Convencer a alguien que haga algo. Es en este caso cuando se usa get, esa es como la traducción cuando nosotros queremos convencer a alguien. For instance, they couldn't let him to open the door. Ellos no pudieron permitirle a él que abriera la puerta. En este caso, como que no, this is let is another use, o sea, tú puedes usar get o let también. Por eso lo colocaron aquí como un examen, como lo colocamos como ejemplo. Entonces, they couldn't let. Nosotros no lo convencimos a él de que abriera la puerta. Entonces, en este caso, get, make, and have change a little bit the meaning of the use. So far, do you have any question, class? Igual más adelante vamos a seguir profundizando un poco más el tema.
No teacher for me.
Tutor, lo que pasa es que no entiendo muy bien la estructura. Digamos, para cualquiera de esos house verbs, siempre se colocan después del sujeto y ahí ya uno lo...
Exacto.
Porque, por ejemplo, la última es the count, o sea, porque está ese auxiliar ahí.
Entonces, el auxiliar, ¿cuál auxiliar?
El del último ejemplo.
They couldn't. They couldn't get let. Ok. En el último ejemplo, en vez de get usan let, que también es posible. Porque causative verbs hay muchos. Esto apenas son unos de los que podemos ver. Entonces, digamos que en vez de let dijera get. Sería lo mismo porque no cambiaría el sentido. Entonces, get sería como tú puedes ver, ellos no, o sea, es más como, en algunas partes en el inglés no se puede como traducir literalmente. Entonces digamos que ellos colocan el get plus person plus to be plus to plus verb como si esta fuera la que, ay, oh my goodness. La estructura general, pero en algunas veces digamos que cuando ya estamos haciendo los ejemplos, ya no es tan exacto la estructura, digamos que no la vemos tan fácil. Por ejemplo, la estructura con have es fácil de ver, ¿no? Porque sabemos que uno es el sujeto. Have, had, ya sabemos que es el have, pero en pasado. Entonces es más sencillo. En el caso de get, ahí lo que están colocando es la última, el verbo último, mirámoslo de atrás para adelante. El último verbo es open, to, person es him. Recordemos que no solamente es el subject, sino también puede servir el adjective pronoun. Sabemos que him está hablando de él, ¿cierto, Lina?
Sí, señora.
Y lo que sigue anterior vendría siendo como la traducción del get. Pero, como les digo, como no lo podemos traducir literalmente, porque hay cosas en el inglés que no se pueden traducir literal, es más como ponerle sentido a la oración. Entonces, ellos no pudieron convencerlo a él de abrir la puerta. Ese es como el sentido de la oración, porque causative verbs es exactamente eso, la causa. ¿Quién causó algo? ¿Ok?
Sí, profe, o sea, yo sí le entendí eso del let y el get ahí, porque usted lo dijo en inglés, pero mi pregunta era pues que no era camisa de fuerza utilizar en las estructuras que están ahí los auxiliares o no, que nosotros podemos utilizarlos igualmente, ¿cierto? Por ejemplo, el count, o sea, ellos no pudieron.
Ah, couldn't. Sí, el couldn't es, en este caso, el couldn't es el modal B, no es un auxiliar, sino es un modal B. Ok.
Ah, bueno.
Ok, Lina. Igual, como les comento, más adelante lo vamos a explicar un poco mejor. Bueno, so let's
Ok.
continue class. So, the verbs make, get, and have are the most common causative verbs in English. They are called causative verbs because they cause something else to happen. You see, they cause something else to happen. Other causative verbs include enable, allow, keep, hold, force, require, persuade. Okay, so how I told you, class, there are many causative verbs. So, for instance, enable, allow, keep, hold, force, require, or persuade. It's like another use, and the meaning or the final of the sentence or the sense is that you cause something else to happen. Que algo más happen. Pase. And so far, do you have any question, class?
No, teacher.
Let's continue with make. Please, Angie, could you read that part?
Okay, teacher. Make. First, compel someone to do something. Grammatical structure. Make plus person plus verb plus form. She made her children do their homework before going to bed. His grandmother made her grandson send a postcard to his parents. Their parents made the boys clean the house after the party.
Thank you so much, Angie. The use of make, the grammatical structure is make plus person plus verb in the wave-based form. So, for instance, she made, how you can see, make is in change in a past tense. Her children, her is a person. Children do is a verb in the way base form. Their homework before going to bed. Go to bed. How you can see, the use of make is like an important and the sense or the meaning in that sentence in causative verbs is como obligar o forzar que alguien haga algo. Force. His grandmother made her grandson send a postcard to his parents. Their parents made the boys clean the house after the party. Una persona obligó a otra persona a hacer algo. Esa es como, this is the meaning of the structure, the causative verbs when talk about the make, the use of make. So far, do you have any question, class?
Now, teacher.
Okay, it's great. So let's continue with get. Causative verb with the use of get. Jairo, could you read that part, please?
Uh, Get. Arrange form someone to do something. Grammatical structure. Get plus person plus to plus verb. I'll get the architect to modify the plans. The teacher got the children to tidy up the classroom. The old lady got the boy next door to mow her lawn.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jairo. Get is like a arrange for someone to do something. Es como lograr que alguien haga algo. The grammatical is get, or if you, how you can see in the first one exercise, example, this is an in the tense past tense, the got. And it's important that you see that the get is not the meaning normal. It's like when arrange or achieve or that someone to do something. Okay, I'll get. Entonces aquí sería como yo conseguiré que el arquitecto modifique los planos. Yeah, you see, it's like a little bit different that the sense for the meaning that always we understand about the get. But in causative verbs, it's important that they use this math is when you talk a causative for someone to do something. So far, class, do you have any question, people?
No.
Okay. So, for example, there's one example, the teacher consiguió o logró que los niños limpiaran la the classrooms, la clase, el salón de clase. So, let's continue with the use of have. Please, Lina, could you read that part, please?
Yes. Have. Ask or request somebody to do something. Grammatical structures. 1. Have plus person plus verb. Base form. I will have my assistant call you to confirm the date. The architect had his secretary make copies of the plan. The surgeon had the nurse take the patient's temperature, creo. 2. Have plus think plus past participle. I need to have a photograph taken for my new passport. They have their house painted before putting it up for sale. And my car has broken down. I need to have it repaired.
Repaired, repaired. Temperature, temperature. So, thank you so much, Lina. The use of had is when you ask or request somebody to do something. Es pedirle a alguien que haga algo. En este caso es totalmente diferente a lo que nosotros tenemos pensado como have. Entonces, cuando vayamos nosotros a ver digamos, en un examen, tenemos que ver el contexto para poder mirar de qué están hablando, porque muchas veces no tiene que ver nada con contener. En este caso es pedir. The grammatical structure is have plus person plus verb plus base form. I'll have my assistant. My assistant is the person, and the verb is called in base form. You see? You to confirm the date. Yo le pediré a mi asistente que te llame a confirmar la cita. You see the differentiation is not the meaning for the last one that you always have about the have. Is a different when you talk about the cause causative verbs. Okay. And the architect had his secretary make copies of the plans. El arquitecto pidió a su secretario hacer las copias de los planos. Yeah, this is a little bit different than the meaning, but it's important that you realize when a context in a narrative text or writing. And have plus think plus past per participle. And in that case, is an causative verbs in a way passive. Es una forma pasiva de hablar las cosas. Entonces, I need to have a photograph taken for me new passport. Entonces, aquí sería como, yo necesito pedirle al fotógrafo que taken o que busque mi nuevo pasaporte. Entonces es como the use different is that the verb in past participle way, how you can see, is a little bit similar with the use of passive voice. Do you remember passive voice? It's like a similar they use, but a little bit different in order to is a cause. It's a cause for someone, somebody to do something. So is double use, so double way that you can use. So far, do you have any question, people? People,
No, tutor.
okay,
Teacher.
great. Let's talk about age, conversation, questions, age. Uh, so let's start with Jairo. What is the age, or what is the age that you consider is more normal or normal that you have children?
Mm, I think that at 35.
35? Wow, get older. Hi, and class. In my case, I have my first and my unique son when I was 22 years. So that's nice, 35 years. That's nice. Lina, what do you think? Is the age is um, more appropriate about the age when you have or your nail or would you wish to do any son, children's daughter?
What? I don't understand you. Sorry, teacher.
Okay, what is the age appropriate that you consider you have you should have the children?
Ah, okay, okay. Maybe a los 30.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, it's important that you enjoy the life, your life. And yes, it's great. And what about you? What do you think, Olga, about it?
What, teacher?
What do you think is the age that more appropriate that you have children?
Um, the tree.
3 years? Oh my goodness. ¿A los cuántos años tú consideras que es apropiado tener hijos?
Okay. Um, 25 for me.
25. Yeah. Do you have children?
No, teacher.
But do you wish sometime in a moment in the future, maybe have or not?
Profe, ¿se te escucha muy lejos o no? No se escucha muy bien.
Okay. Right now is better.
Better.
Much better.
Okay. Um, Another question about the age. Lina, could you think that the what is the age that you should drive? What do you think is the age more appropriate when you drive in your car, in your transportations?
From 30, no. Eh, 16
Yeah.
to de ahí para adelante.
Yeah. 16 is a great age that you can drive. And do you drive, Lina? Can you drive?
Yes, cart
Uh,
and
uh,
bike. ¿Cómo se dice moto?
Motorbike. Motorbike.
Motorbike. Gracias,
O-
profe.
Okay, so that's nice. Me too. That is like a difficult. However, it's like a well, but in Bogota, it's crowded or many traffic. It's a little bit impossible, but I try. Yes. George, what is the age that you consider that you can or you be able drive? Jairo, can you hear me?
Uh, eh, I think that 19 or 20.
20? Okay. Okay. What do you think, Olguita? Is the age that you can retire it or jubilate? Can you hear me, class? Class, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Olga, can you hear me? Okay, class. Someone of you. What do you think is the age that you retired? ¿Cuál es la edad que ustedes piensan en la que uno se puede como jubilar o retirar?
Never.
Always working or always earn money? Class, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
What do you think about that I told you?
I don't know how it works, but I think that is a
Okay, that's nice. I think I would like to retire it with in 5 years. It's not all life working or not. I would like to retire it.
Teacher,
Tell me.
I think that's 55.
I think what? Oh, okay.
55, says Olga.
Okay. Yes, of course. 55. Yes, this is a age that the maybe the government that the politician say at say yes the age is appropriate, but that you retired. But I consider it should be younger, more younger, maybe 40, 45. So let's continue class with the final class. Final part of the class is activity. It's important that you do that activity and you send me by Teams in a file that the date is today. Okay, and the activity consists in that you match a word from 1 and 8 with something that is done by that person is or in that place. For instance, hairdresser is like a cut hair. Okay, right?
Okay.
Okay, the next sentence using all the information and the verbs in brackets. You may have to change the words or add new ones. An example is given. Okay. En esta parte, muchachos, les voy a mandar un archivito en Word a sus correos. Lo voy a copiar y lo voy a pegar en el grupo de WhatsApp para que por favor lo ejercicios que tienen que ver con causative verbs. Y cuando lo tengan listo, me lo vuelven y me lo suben por Teams para yo calificarlo como actividad en clase. ¿Ok, guys?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's a great for me to attend my class. And I give you, I'm so sorry because my class today was a little bit crazy, but it's because of my husband surgery. Le van a hacer una cirugía, me dijo ahorita. Creo que es la apéndice. Entonces, pues bueno, de todas maneras yo estaba a cumplirles porque uno debe ser responsable con todas sus actividades. Entonces, eh, así tengo que conectarles el celular, pero yo me conecto con mis chicos. Igual yo hablo después con Peter, porque Peter no pudo conectarse, pero él es súper cumplidor también, lo mismo. Entonces, ok. And class is not more for today. And see you last class. And don't forget, you send me assignments. What is the assignment? Class for today, guys. The assignment is, however, lyrics training, right? Can you hear me,
Okay.
class?
Yes, teacher.
Class. That don't forget to send me the activity in class for I send you by WhatsApp group y también se los voy a enviar por email. Entonces el que no pueda por X o Y motivo por WhatsApp también se lo envío por email para que me lo reenvíen. Si pueden hoy mismo mejor. Bye bye chicos. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, tutor. Nice half of day that your
Okay.
husband
Thank you so much, Lina and Angie. Bye bye, class.